So hello guys, welcome back to our channel, the KP Show. So here we are to preview the pink ball test at Adelaide, which is the second test of Border-Gavaskar Trophy 2024. So Pratik, there's a lot on the table. I want to kickstart with the weather conditions. So I did a quick Google search and found something on the Channel 9 News, which is a very reliable website for the Aussies to track their weather and other stuff. So what the conditions are on offer is tomorrow it's predicted that there will be a bit of rain, 25% precipitation, and it's going to progressively get cooler as the days go on, like on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and the rain percentage also is in a decreasing stem. So it's a good thing. I think if at all there's any washout, it's going to be on day one itself. Apart from that, it's all good weather for cricket, and a lot stable weather we can expect from Sunday. This is as per the weather report. I'll link it down in the description below for anybody who's interested to watch it. And uh, another interesting point is winds will be blowing at around an average of 10 kilometers per hour. So definitely the pink ball will swing and there will be assistance for the seamers. And on top of that, there is a bit of pitch report that we have. What we understand is it will be a sporting wicket as per the curator, and it will have an even covering of grass. He also mentioned that it will be approximately 6 millimeters, so you can expect a bit of help for the bowlers. So Pratik, what are your thoughts on that?
I think Adelaide historically has been a good wicket for pacers. If you remember last time around when we taught there, in the last two times, Adelaide had offered a lot of help to the seniors. Especially, it is their dedicated pink ball venue, if you see. And yeah, so at Adelaide, uh, I think it will be a very good option if we win the toss and we choose to bowl first, so that we can get the best out of the conditions. As it will be cloudy. If it doesn't rain, then also it will stick around a bit. So also with the even grass covering, as you were saying, the fresher the pitch, the better it is for the bowlers. So I believe if we win the toss and we bowl first, we have a very good chance, because there is no way that we are getting a 5 day test match in pink ball test. So I believe bowling is a better option for tomorrow in the pink ball test.
Yes, and Pratik, you know what? Uh, to support your statement, I also have some facts. So, as per the weather conditions and the pitch on offer, we can predict that day one is going to be tough for the batsman, and it will get progressively slightly easier. Not definitely not very easy, because pink ball generally helps the bowlers, both the spinners and the seamers as well. So there is a stat that in Test cricket in Adelaide since 2000, 24 matches have been played, and 10 of them have been won by teams batting first and 11 by teams batting second. So that is a stat to
Hmm.
keep in mind. So traditionally it has favored the teams bowling first. So that is that, and we
Yeah,
also have some pink ball stats. So we all of us know that Australia have never lost a pink ball test in Adelaide. So overall, they have played 12 test matches, of which they have won 11. Only one loss, which was against West Indies at the Gabba earlier this year. And India has played four pink ball test matches, and the only loss was against Australia at Adelaide. Of course, we all remember the 36 all out that happened last time when India toured Australia. So yeah, I'll let you speak a bit about that.
yeah, the 36 debacle. I mean, that was a horrific day. We were like one wicket down, I think, in the when the game was off the previous day, and when the game resumed within the first session itself, we were bundled out within a span of 14-15 overs only. So that was extremely hard to digest at that point of time. But I think we have gained experience from that, and we fare well against the pink ball now. We played our pink ball test in Ahmedabad mostly. Two, I think, in Ahmedabad, and one was against Bangladesh at the
Bangalore.
Eden Gardens.
No,
Yeah,
no, one in Bangalore, one
one
in
at
Bangalore, one
Ahmedabad
in
and one
Ahmedabad,
in
one
Eden
in
Gardens. Eden
Eden
Gardens, yeah.
Gardens.
So we have the results on our side to see if we see. And Another thing is in Adelaide, if you see, the batting gets easier as we progress on. Historically, if you see the 2003 2004 tour, when Rahul Dravid chased down that famous 240 run chase, Rahul Dravid did 80 something not out, and India won that test. That was a 5 day game again, and Ricky Ponting, I think, put up 257 or something. Then in reply, Rahul Dravid also scored 240, and we went on to win that test in the fifth day. Dravid and Lakshman battled beautifully there as well. Then, if you
Yes,
go to 2014, the rise of Virat Kohli, that series, the twin hundreds that also came in Adelaide. Virat Kohli almost chased it down single-handedly. He was partnered well by Murli Vijay, and after the fall of their wickets, India just tumbled down within a span of 50
yes,
runs. That was also on the
yes.
fifth day. So I think historically, the venue has been good for batting second, means the batting gets easier as the test match progresses on. So that's how I see it. Also, David Warner scored a 334 there, I think.
35.
334 or
Yes.
335
Yes,
against Pakistan
that
back
was
in the
also
days.
that was also in pink ball cricket against
Yeah,
Pakistan,
pink ball test.
which is
Yes.
the highest pink ball test single inning score, 589 for
Yeah.
three declared by Australia. So
Yes. I think that
yeah,
they were batting second as well. I don't remember that game exactly, whether they were batting first or second. But I
yeah.
believe the batting also gets a bit easier under the lights. If you see, it gets cooler and it gets bit easier under the lights, the pink ball.
I think that only the
So
twilight period is the risky part,
yeah,
where you lose
the
a
second session basically the post lunch no, the what do they call it? Pre-dinner session, pre-dinner
yeah,
break session, the second session. So that is bit tricky there. The game gets bit
yeah.
trickier, and in at under lights it gets slightly easier, not very much, but yeah. So batting second, I am in favor of in the pink ball test.
Yes, exactly. And just a bit more stats about the pink ball. We were talking about Australia's 589. That was again in Adelaide, which is the highest pink ball score in Adelaide. Lowest, of course, is the 36 all out by India. So for Australia, not just for Australia, overall, because Australia has played the most number of pink ball matches. Out of the 20 odd pink ball matches, 24 or something, Australia has played almost half of them. So naturally they have all the records. So most hundreds in pink ball, it is Marnus Labuschagne, who is currently out of form, but he will be looking to regain some form because he has historically done well with the pink ball with 400s. Mitch Stark, of course, the leading wicket taker with 49 wickets in pink ball cricket. So again, he would be very lethal against our openers, is what we believe, because the new ball will definitely swing as well. So he can be a handful for us. Uh, and now, yeah, most runs for India, Virat Kohli with 277 and Ashwin with 18 wickets is the leading wicket taker. Yeah, so those are a
Yeah.
bit of stats with regards to the pink ball. And one other thing I want to mention, pink ball cricket, 173 wickets have been taken by pacers and 47 by spinners. So this is at the Adelaide Oval. So
Mm.
it seems that pacers dominate better than spinners with the pink ball, but
Yes.
it's not like spinners don't have any assistance; they do. So yeah, overall, I think we'll go with four pacers. Now let's get down to the 11s. Um, yeah, do you see Ashwin playing tomorrow?
Yeah, Ashwin should play in my opinion because Nitish Reddy has fairly batted well. Means he's batting too low, as I said in the previous videos as well. He should bat somewhere at 6-7 mark, but they are batting him at 8. I think which is too low for someone given his talent. And Ashwin himself is not bad a batter, and I think Ashwin should play tomorrow because uh, he is our greatest spin bowler after Anil Kumble, if you see. And he has got a very good record as well in Australia. In the last two tours, Ashwin has fared really well in Australia. So, yeah, the experience will help. But I believe the Pacers will have a greater say. And if we had Shami around, then it would have been much better for us. But I'd be interested to see how Harshit Rana bowls here because he was a bit expensive against the in that 2 day
Prime
that
Minister's 11
Prime Minister 11
against Prime
game, but it
Minister's
was kind
11.
of a ODI only. So we can't compare the numbers here. But again, let's see how it unfolds. I'm more interested about how India tackles Boland in Adelaide, because Scott
Mhm.
Boland is deadly accurate, and he has that nip backer. If you see, if you remember the dismissal of Shubman Gill from the WTC final, all the balls were going off length and they were going straight. He kept on leaving, and suddenly one nips back in from the same spot, and it swung a mile. That one. So Scott Boland, I am very you can say I'm very much interested how India is going to tackle Scott Boland, because he bowls that in between lengths and he's not the tallest as well. Just like our Indian
Yeah,
bowler, he's like 6'1".
yeah,
So unlike Pat Cummins and Mitchell Stark, who are very taller compared to him. So
yeah.
Scott Boland, I think, will be a lethal guy in Adelaide, and he also holds he actually bowled really well in the past pink ball tests. If you see, may it be against
Mm.
New Zealand or against South Africa, I think they also told last year. So he bowled really well
Mhm.
after Scott Boland came into the side. Only big
Yeah.
relief is there is no Josh Hazelwood. That is a huge relief, I say, because he was the chief architect in that
But
36 all-out game.
he picked
But
up 5 for 18 in the
yeah,
36 all out. But
correct.
yeah,
Yeah, but Scott
yeah,
Boland
but
is equally dangerous.
that's what I was going to say. Scott Boland is
Mm.
equally dangerous. So yeah, I mean it's going to
India,
be a great game.
yeah,
Just tell me one thing. You mentioned that you would like to see Ashwin play tomorrow.
mm,
Ashwin was also the one who picked up 5 wickets in the Adelaide Test, the 36 all-out game, into across 2 innings. So fairly successful. But yeah, what would your 11 look like if you would have Ashwin? Who are you dropping?
I'm just going to drop Washington Sundar there because uh, batting wise, I don't see we need him as much as they are saying. And bowling wise, you can't compare, right? Ashwin and Washington, there is no comparison at all. Ashwin is miles ahead. So I believe Ashwin should play with because he will add more balance to the bowling attack as well. Because Nitish Reddy
Hmm.
is there, he can be your change-up bowler. Anyways, he was only your change-up bowler, right? So adding Ashwin ahead of Washington Sundar will uh, be very helpful for the bowling attack as a whole, because we don't have a
Hmm.
Shami right now,
Hmm.
and we don't have services from Umesh or Ishant anymore. So
Hmm.
we lack that experience a bit in Harshit Rana, because if you see, Harshit Rana is new, right? So he was taken off. Once the shine is gone, then they are going to go after him. If someone like a
Hmm.
Travis Head is dangerous in the pink ball test as well.
Pink
If you see,
boulders,
and
yeah.
it is also his home ground, I believe. He plays for South Australia only in
Hmm.
across formats. So Travis Head is another dangerous guy. If he sticks in, then you know it's game over. If he bats for 1.5 sessions, you know it's game over for him. So I
Yep.
believe we need Ashwin a lot, because that they have a lot of lefties as well. There is Khwaja, there is Travis Head, there is Alex Carey.
And
All these batsmen are
and we
only
all
in good
know
form.
and we all know how
Also
good Ashwin is
Ashwin,
against lefties.
yeah.
So
Also Ashwin has got good numbers against Marnus and Smith as well. In the last tour, he really
he really
troubled
turned
them,
it around. Yeah, he
especially
really turned
Smith.
it around. Yes.
Yeah, especially against Steve Smith, he was really good. So I think uh, we should play Ashwin.
Hmm. Yeah.
Batting
So
remains the
that is
same.
one
Rohit
thing.
Sharma will come
Uh-huh.
in for Dhruv Jurel. Rohit Sharma will come in at the place of Dhruv Jurel, I guess. And
Yeah, and
Shubman comes
Shubman Gill
back for
also is fit, so he
Padikkal.
also comes back. Yeah.
Yeah, Shubman Gill is back, and he scored a good 50 against the Prime Minister's 11 as well. He looked in good
Yeah.
touch. I think his
He looked
thumb
compact.
is fine.
He looked
Yeah.
compact. My only concern is Jaiswal looked a bit ugly in that game. He had 2 or 3 mishaps which could have which could have been out.
But
So
yeah,
it's a bit of concern. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
anyways, Jaiswal will be vulnerable because the pink ball swings wildly. And if Mitchell Stark
Hmm.
is on song, you know you are in for a treat from a bowling perspective.
Bowling perspective,
But
yes.
yeah, Jaiswal, I think they have to stick to the same tactic as in the second innings. They kept on leading the ball and making it old, because the pink ball will swing slightly more, maybe 5-4 5 6 overs more
Yeah,
than the red ball, conventional red ball.
because
So the
yes,
first
yes,
session will be very crucial if we bat first and if there is some movement from the pitch.
yep, yep. So yeah, that's going to be tricky because the pink ball has more lacquer compared to the red ball, hence the swing lasts longer. So that's that. I think from Australia side, the playing 11 is almost the same. Just the one change. Scott Boland comes in for Josh Hazelwood, and for India, two changes we know of already. Rohit Sharma comes in for Dhruv Jurel, and Shubman Gill comes in for Devdutt Padikkal. The other change that we believe could happen is Ashwin for Washington Sundar. For strategy purpose, we already spoke about the strategy that bowl first and enjoy the batting paradise whenever it shows up in the day 2 or day 3 of the test match. So yeah, go ahead. Talking
But
about
how do you see Rohit not opening? Means any comments about that decision?
look, if you see by principle, Rohit should have opened and Rahul should have played at his normal position because that was how we went to the tour. Just because he was a temporary opener and he did well, we kept him there. Now, what if Rahul fails at the opening slot? Again, do you bring him down? What do you do? That's a concern. But the decision that Rohit Sharma has taken, as selfless as it is, it could also be beneficial to him because he would not have to face the new ball, which is again a good thing for India. Because if Rahul and let's say Jaiswal or a Kohli or a Shubman Gill, they take the lacquer of the ball and Rohit Sharma gets to bat with the old ball with his attacking intent, he can just change the game for India. The fact that we spoke about Travis Head, Rohit Sharma could very well do that for us. So I think that's
Definitely,
a positive move overall.
definitely. I'm very excited to see him batting with Rishabh Pant. Mostly, which can happen,
Oh,
and that would be a
I
treat to
I
watch
cannot
if they bat
wait for
together
that
for
to happen.
15 20 overs. 15 20 overs if they bat together at Adelaide.
Destruction Pro
And
Max.
mind you, Adelaide has got longer straight boundaries and shorter side boundaries. Like the straight boundary is somewhat 90 meters or something, while the sides are 65 to 70 meters only. So
Yep,
it will be a treat to watch. If Rohit
yep,
and Pant are in the middle for 15 20 overs, it's game over for Australia, I believe. They can
yes,
turn the match on its head in a session itself.
yep. Yeah, but it's going to be very exciting to watch that duo bat. But yeah, hopefully India would have at least 300-400 runs by then and just dominate the test match. That's what I hope for, and you too, I
Mhm.
guess. So
Yeah.
yeah, any final thoughts that you want to leave our viewers with? Any predictions? Just make a prediction.
India wins the toss.
Hmm.
I believe India will bowl first,
Uh-huh.
and India to win the test match. Yeah, that's what I believe. Means Australia will
Okay.
score somewhere around 200, 250 in the first innings. India will easily outscore them, and then Australia again will bat second and will give India somewhat 120 runs target, which India will chase down by the end of
Hmm.
fourth day. I believe that's my
Yep.
script for this match. Let's see what happens.
I hope everything happens according to the script that you just laid down. Jaisha 2.0 probably. But yeah. So we'll leave the viewers with that thought. So that's all for the preview for this ping ball. We'll try to bring more and more coverage for the ping ball test. But yeah, it depends since we both will be traveling for the next few days. We will try to make sure to bring something. So yeah, up until the next video, keep watching our other videos if you haven't already. If you like our content, consider subscribing to our channel and sharing it to your friends. Let us know any feedback, any thoughts or comments that you guys have, and also your predictions for the pink ball test in the comment section below. So see you in the next video. Till then, ciao.